दोस्तों डिक्टेशन की स्पीड रहेगी 80 to 85 वर्ड्स पर मिनट। गेट रेडी, 5 seconds to go। स्टार्ट। Honorable Speaker, I take this opportunity to refer to the situation regarding literacy in this vast country. I must state right at the beginning that literacy rate is at an alarming pace in this country. At this rate, I do not know when we will be able to reach the target of making the entire country literate. If we cannot make appreciable progress in this direction, I am afraid we will not be able to march forward in the Committee of Nations. I think we should make appreciable progress in this direction. We should make all out efforts at least to have compulsory primary education for all children up to 11 years of age as directed by the Constitution. I do not wish to say that the government has not done anything in this regard. I would only like to suggest that the progress so far in this regard has been very slow when it comes to implementing a massive program of compulsory primary education. Here, I would like to add that we must not spend too much money on buildings. I would advise the government to utilize the existing school buildings, have them improved, and if necessary, have 2 or 3 shifts in the same building. This would help in utilizing the same infrastructure to start with. In this regard, we should also employ the unemployed graduates or the unemployed educated people in the rural area and also in the towns to accelerate this program of compulsory primary education. Now, I would like to give stress on the moot point. There is an urgent need to have a complete overhauling of the educational system in this country. It is really a matter of regret that even after 6 decades of independence, we are still continuing with the same old system which was introduced and built up by the British to serve their own interests. I am amazed to find as to why not much attention has been paid so far by anybody to the necessity of overhauling the entire system. The other day, a question was posed to me as to what I would mean by overhauling. When I say overhauling, I mean overhauling in the matter of curriculum, in the matter of content of teaching, in the method of teaching, and also in the examination system. Now, it is not possible in the course of a discussion like this to go into details or put forth a scheme before the House. I shall in particular lay down certain broad principles which should guide us in overhauling the education system in this country. The first principle in the matter of education, right from the bottom to the top, is that there should be an all round development of the personality of the student. It will not be enough if we teach the student just to cram the textbooks, commit it to memory, and then vomit it in the examination hall while answering the questions. The teaching inside the class should be such that a student is able to devote his time and energy to extracurricular activities, the social and cultural functions, and also to his association with the community around. All these things must be so organized as to develop an all round personality of the student. Secondly, the student should be attuned to the national ideas right from the scratch. Today, in this country, socialism, secularism, democracy, and national integrity are no longer party slogans. These have become national objectives. Now, if we want really to build a socialist society in this country, the spirit and the principle must be infused into the minds of the students right from the bottom. The third thing is even a more pertinent one. Today, there is a divorce between intellectual work and manual work. This divorce between intellectual work and manual work was deliberately introduced into our society by the British for their own purposes. This must be done away with. We cannot do it simply by lecturing or teaching. Right from the stage, when a student comes to the primary school, he should not only be taught but he should also be given manual work. This would inculcate in students an idea of skill development. The school curriculum must be so designed as to direct the student to do not only intellectual work but also manual work side by side. The kind of manual work will differ from stage to stage. At the primary level, the students can be asked to learn the techniques of gardening. At the higher stage, he can be taught about the techniques of cultivation. In the cities, he can be exposed to do the work in factories. This would help him to learn the ways of using different machines that are used in factories. The whole idea is that we should orient the mind of the students towards skill development. The whole education system and the content of our teaching method has to be equally modified so that there is integration taking place between intellectual work and manual work in an appreciable manner. Full stop.